There's obviously still a lot of people willfully blinded to the fact that Donald Trump betrayed America in the pockets of hands of Israel. We know that from his campaigning as soon as he got the big fat check from Miriam Adelson, and the minute he said he was going to make Israel great again, that was kind of the ticking time bomb to for people to realize that no matter who you vote for, no one's going to be on the side of you. No one's going to be on the side of you. And while people still in the Trump supporting camp can't see it directly, at least we still have big voices like Dave Smith here, comic Dave Smith, libertarian, um, who before mentioned about Tulsi Gabbard, who mentioned about, Cash Patel, who mentioned about RFK Jr. and how great it was going to be. And, in a lot of sense, I do agree with a lot of different things that, Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr., obviously I agreed that we need to revolutionize our health system to make it better and beneficial for people, get the chemicals out of our food supply, get the chemicals out of our water, so on and so forth. It's obvious. It's obvious to people. Not maybe obvious to some people with the blindfold ignorance, but it's obvious to people that Trump sold you out. Trump sold you out completely. And here is Dave Smith telling people directly, telling his own audience that he has awakened to the realization. Listen to this.
Couldn't imagine Director of National Intelligence was going to be being better than Tulsi Gabbard, head of the FBI being better than Kash Patel, or the health secretary being better than Bobby Kennedy. You got Tulsi cheering on leveling an apartment building. Missile guy back to his apartment building where his girlfriend lives. So we leveled the building, and she's sending like thumbs up emojis. I got every time I hear from Kash Patel lately, it's never about the criminals in government anymore. He was on a goddamn media tour for 2 years. Everything he ever said was that there's all these criminals in the FBI. Gotta get these people who committed all these heinous crimes against our republic. Not talking about that anymore today. Then Bobby Kennedy is out fighting the real health crisis, which is anti-Semitism. Looking around the administration at this point, I think we got the positives out of Donald Trump that we would get, but man, this all just points in such a bad direction. I knew I would be disappointed, but it is on the level of a Greek tragedy that these guys had this mandate and this opportunity, and they're just fucking it all up.
So that is
couldn't imagine Director of National Intelligence was going to be.
That is the sad truth. It really is like Greek tragedy. It's almost like Donald Trump, just like how Barack Obama was the mandate from the left. He was supposed to, reverse everything, the heinous actions of George W. Bush, not put more wars ahead of us, trying to go after the war criminals. He refused to do so because, those war crimes were committed in the past, and we don't look to the past. We look to the future. Just like how Barack Obama was the big disappointment for a lot of the left when he had that mandate and just refused to acknowledge his base and go right towards Wall Street. Donald Trump is like the Barack Obama of the right. Donald Trump is the Barack Obama. He had huge popularity going in. He had this big mandate. People drove out in waves to support him and vote for him, thinking that he was going to end the wars. He was going to investigate the criminals within the deep state. He was going to, the fact that they did so much unlawfare, just throwing everything at this guy, but the kitchen sink to prosecute, to keep him from running in the 2024 election, to impeach him, to tie him up to being an insurrectionist. So many things. Even tried to assassinate him twice. They tried to do everything possible. And when he got elected, the thing that I even thought at the back of my mind was, how would America and the deep state that for years tried to clamp down on Trump, for years tried everything to stop this guy from becoming president, how did they just allow this guy to take victory? And then it made me realize, oh wait, just before that, he walked over to Miriam Adelson, got a big fat check, and talked to a room full of donors that he was going to make Israel great again. That was the golden ticket that allowed him to become president. Because otherwise, if he actually followed on his campaign promises, You really think Wall Street, do you think the billionaire class, do you think Elon Musk would be so protective of him? Do they really think they would enjoy his company? Do you think they really allow him to be president after everything that we have witnessed, after everything that's been thrown at this guy? Now we finally understand that why they allowed Trump to be president is, yeah, he's Mr. Popular with the right. Yeah, he's like the Barack Obama figure for a lot of conservatives, for libertarians, for people that are just sick and tired of the Democrats. But he's not going to serve the people. It's like how Barack Obama didn't serve his people. He was horrible, and that's why people gambled the dice with Donald Trump. And now Donald Trump's just proving that nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Whether you vote red or blue, either side, neither party gives a shit about you. That's the ultimate truth. That's sadly the Greek tragedy. That your political class, the billionaire class, the aristocrats, none of them give a crap about you. In fact, you become such a burden to them at this point that they're doing everything to decimate you. They're trying to hollow out more of the working class. They're trying to hollow out more manufacturing. Even these Trump tariffs, where they claim that, oh, we're going to bring jobs back to America. We're going to have companies reopen factories in all these other communities. At the same time, that's those same billionaires, the same people that are lobbying for these tariffs to bring back jobs, are then telling those people, hey, we're going to be hiring robots. AI is going to take care of it. You don't have to work. We don't have to hire American workers. We're just get a bunch of cheap labor visas installed that Elon Musk and Donald Trump fully support. Think that's really America first? Or do you think that's going to rebuild America working class? Or is that just more decimation done by the neoliberal, neoconservative agenda that's been going on for decades? For decades. Nothing ever really changes, sadly, ladies and gentlemen. And here, to show people this, Red Pill Media, Donald Trump being a good little servant for Netanyahu. Or his real name, Milskowski, or I think it's called. I don't know, but Netanyahu is not his official name. That's a stage name. Good boy, Donald Trump, do whatever your Jewish master tells you. America is such an embarrassment. So Netanyahu returned back to the White House just in time to start warfare with Yemen and the Houthis in Iran, which is a huge mistake. A huge mistake. You try to put pressure on Iran and try to go to war with them. Do you know how many other countries are supporting Iran? You got Russia, you got China, you got so many other countries that are deeply involved with it. If you go and attack Iran or do something stupid like that, it's going to lead to World War III. So the guy that was supposed to be mandated to end these wars is escalating more wars because of people like Netanyahu, Milskowski. And here, just to show people what Donald Trump is. Look at that. Look at that. Let me show it again. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at it. Oh, I'm gonna move the chair out for you. Sit down. You look tired. Hiding behind your pedestal while the rest of the world burns. Oh, come on. So, does that look like America first to you? Does that look like it's going to give you better wages? Does that look like it's going to bring back jobs? Does that look like it's canceling the taxation on tips? Remember all the campaign promises he said? Where was those promises? He keeps saying promises made, promises kept. I haven't heard a word about ending taxation on tips. I haven't heard a word about any of that. I haven't even heard a word about stopping the Ukraine war. I thought we were supposed to have this peace plan sorted out. You were starting to do that. Where's that gone to? So, Donald Trump is not the savior against the deep state. He's just the new version of the deep state. It's a rebranding. We got rid of the old and we're bringing in the new. Now they're tougher deep state. Now they are anti-woke, but they're doing the exact same shit as before. And nothing is ever going to serve you. And here's just some memes that I just wanted to show you about this. that I put together. You can go look at it on my X page. There we go. So, just to show people how much America is deliberately going against you, how this Trump administration played you like suckers, the same way Barack Obama played the left and Democrats as suckers. Look at this. So, all the money that we saved from Doge, all the times that Elon Musk posts about, oh, we're saving thousands of dollars away from USAID. Oh, we're saving a bunch of money from hideous organizations, all the corruption within the Social Security and Medicare and the Consumer Protection Bureau. You know, the things that are the most popular in America that didn't need to be cut. That there's little to no corruption. Those are all falsehoods. Those are all make-believe numbers that Elon Musk used to deteriorate the entitlements that people paid into that are the most popular programs in America purposely for this. So all the money that was saved through Doge, not going back to you. It's not going back to the taxpayer. It's going right to the Pentagon and Israel. And Donald Trump right now is bragging about how he's installing $1 trillion to the Pentagon. $1 trillion defense budget. A guy who just literally said moments prior, as he just got inaugurated, that he was supposed to cut the military budget. Remember that? He said he was going to talk to Russia and China. We're going to have this big, Godfather-like debate. We're going to have this round table and cut the military budget in half. Where's that promise? Where's that promise kept? Oh, of course not. Because you're bought by this heinous colonization who's blackmailed you, deceived you, and has you by the balls. Talk about grabbing blank by the blank. Just saying. Here's also another example. I may not listen to bitchy liberals, but I'm Israel's bitch. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. So for all the people that still want to think that Donald Trump is going to serve the American working class, if you still want to believe that Elon Musk and Howard Lutnick and people like Scott Bessent and all these people, that Tulsi Gabbard and RFK and Kash Patel, all these people have the best interest for America, think again. Think again. Welcome to the new boss, same as the old boss. Nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes until we actually have drastic changes. Like, I don't know, get APEC to register as a foreign agent. How about stopping the funding, the direct funding from these heinous lobby groups? All the people that accuse, Code Pink of taking money from China, how about we just stop? Stop getting foreign investments. If you're an American politician, your campaign contributions should be only from America, period. Not serving the needs of others, not serving the needs of other countries, especially ones that partake in the mass slaughter of innocent lives and civilians in another country. And how right now they're blackmailing, they're deceiving us, they're manipulating us to go further escalating warfare with the Houthis in Yemen and Iran and other countries on the behest of Israel. That's how all these politicians, the Trump train, is not serving you, but serving the needs of Israel. This is brought to you by Ground News, the versatile news app and website that gathers all the world's media on one place and allows users to compare coverage. Ground News gives you the access of thousands of sources worldwide, allows you to see the media blind spots, and even gives analysis on the bias and factuality of those stories. Weave your way through the mainstream narratives, the corporate lies, and have total access to find complete information that you deserve. Click on the link below and get 15% off a subscription. Be critical, be informed, be ground.